Right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on the location that you are joining us from. If you can hear me, please drop me a 1 in the chat. If I'm audible, please drop me a 1 in the chat. Trying to test my microphone this morning. Okay. All right. So once again, greetings to you all joining us on this platform. Still Coach Mo here. I want to be grateful this morning that I'm part and parcel of those that are living in this day. We are grateful that we made it. So it's another opportunity to make a difference in our life and the lives that are around us. As usual, we have come again on this platform for our technical analysis session, and today I'm sure I'll be doing more like a revision. So I believe that you are ready as we are getting started. I don't know if there is anyone that you wanted them to be on this platform and you did not remind them. Please do so, remind them so that we get started together. Okay, so we have been here for some good time, starting from TradingView, the downloading of TradingView, okay, registration of our TradingView account. Then we went to customization of our TradingView, right? And then we went as far as creating watch list on our TradingView app. And then we started the journey on candlestick chart pattern. We learned about what is a candle. We said that a candle is a visual representation of what is happening in the market. We went as far as looking at the candlestick anatomy. I hope I'm not breaking. My co-host, am I audible? I see my network is a bit weak this morning. Am I still loud and clear?
Yes, sir. You are loud and clear. No problem. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So I was saying we went as far as looking at parts of a candlestick where we were understanding where does the candle open, where does the candle close, looking at the two powers, the two pressures in the market, which is the buying pressure and the selling pressure. So we were looking at each and every candle. A candle for a buyer, where does it open and where does it close? A candle for sellers, where does it open and where does it close? Then we also went as far as looking at body sizes of candles. Do they matter? When you open your chart, you see a candle that is small, and then you see a candle that is big and long. Does it matter? We discovered that yes, body sizes of candles matters. There are messages to you as a trader that are hidden in such type of candles, right? Then we moved forward. I'm not sharing screen. If someone is asking that I'm not sharing screen, I'm not sharing screen. I'm just summarizing, but I'm going to share screen just now. I'm just taking you through what we went through. If you have been attending our classes, I'm sure you are able to remember what I'm talking about, right? So we went as far as looking at what we call shadows. Okay, we looked at the candlestick shadows. All right, let me do this. Okay. Right. So I was here when I was talking about shadows. Okay. We looked at the candlestick shadows, and then we said that candlestick do have shadows. Okay. The upper part of the body, okay, the upper part of the body and the down part of the body of the candle. There is something that looks like a tail, okay, that looks like a what you call a wick. All right, so yes, this is what we call a tail, a candlestick tail, a candlestick wick, or a candlestick shadow. All right, so it signifies the high of the market as well as the low of the market. The candlestick shadows, they tell us how high the price went, how low the price went. When you come here to your trading view, you are going to see these shadows that I am talking about. All right, what message do they carry to you as a trader? Okay, what message do they carry to you as a trader? All right. um all right, so this is what I was talking about. This is what we call a shadow. When you look at a candle like this, you are going to see this thing over here, right, and this thing over here. So this is what we call a shadow. So these shadows may develop, okay, they may develop either on the upper part of the body or on the lower part of the body. The body is this one here that you are seeing. This is what we call the body of the candle, right? This is the body, all right? Okay, and this is the shadow, this is the shadow. When it is up here, it is called the upper shadow. When it is down here, it is called the the lower shadow. Now, what is the significance? If you are to draw a line here, okay, going this side, you see that this side there is a price of this asset. Okay, there is a price of this asset. While on top here also, if I draw a line there, you see that there is a price on this other side. So this tells us in this trade session, because this candle represents a particular trade session. Okay, so when this session was going on, how low did the price went during that period, or how high the price went? So these shadows, they are giving us information that in this trade session, this is how low the price went, this is how high the price went, right? So we also went far to establish that when a candle is like this, all right, when a candle is like this with a long upper shadow, what does this shadow signify as well? It signifies that there was a resistance. Okay, sellers, they refused. Sellers, they didn't want the buyers to push the price further, because first of all, when this market opened, or when this trade session opened, okay, it opened here, down here. That's where this session opened, right? As you can see there, it opened down here, right? So when it opened down here, then the price went high up. It went high up to that level. Okay, when it went high up to this level, then sellers, they refused, they resisted this price. Okay, they didn't want the buyers to continue pressing the price to the top. As a result, they started to sell. There was a selling activity that started to come, but first of all, who pushed this price to the top? It is buyers who pushed the price to the top. So we are saying when you see a candle with a long upper shadow, it signifies that first of all, buyers stretched their muscle to bid the price to the top. Okay, unfortunately, one reason or the other, the buyers could not keep the price on top here. Then there was a selling activity that started to happen, until the price came back to its opening. Okay, until the price came back where it opened. Not only where the selling activity, it passed the opening and then it came down here. When it came down here, then the buyers came and okay, then they tried to come in. When you see this presence of a shadow like this, and it is a red candle, okay, it is a red candle. The price, when the sellers started to sell, it came down back to its opening. Then it crossed the opening, it came further down here to this level. When it reached this level, then there was a buying activity. You see the presence of this shadow here down here. It is a buying activity. Buyers started to buy, okay? Unfortunately, they could not cross the opening price. That's why the candle is still red. If they could cross the opening price, the color of this candle could have been painted green. Are we together? The presence of this lower shadow here, it tells you that buyers, they came in at the last minute, but they could not pass the opening price. That's why the candle is still red. But this is a buying pressure. This is a selling pressure. This is the significance of shadows. Okay, so when you see candles with long shadows like this, when you see candles with long shadows like this, and it was an up, the market went up. For example, here, if I may minimize my screen, okay, can you see here? Can you see here? The price went up from here. From here, the price went up. It went up to that level. Okay. So when you see at the top of the mountain, see candles with long upper shadows, it is telling you that buyers, they are failing to maintain or to contain the price there at the top. As a result, sellers, they are coming in to push the price to the bottom. Okay, so see the significance of
Coach has a great network problem. We can be patient and wait. Okay. Coach Moore, the network's breaking. I think you can try to move a little bit that we can see that can improve. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I see my network is not stable. And am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I will check it out. If I needed to move, I will try to do so. Right. So yeah, it happens. Let me share my screen. So I was talking about the shadows here, right? So ladies and gentlemen, um okay, so you can see what happened here. Okay, I was giving an example in this kind of a thing. Okay, there is a message. This thing here is giving us a particular information to you as a trader, looking at what was the trend of the market. Okay, the trend. Can you see the market was on an uptrend? The price went up. So when the price has gone up like this, you should expect maybe the price is going to retrace, which we call a pullback. Okay, and then it's gonna be a 100% move to the downside or to the upper side. All right. So when the price reaches at these higher levels, you will see messages that are being portrayed in that candle. Okay, or in that pattern. Then you are able to know that, or it may come. This is going to help you. You don't just enter blindly, but you are able to follow what the big guys are doing in the market, right? So you can see, all right, you can see what type of a formation is here. What type of a formation is here, ladies and gentlemen, where the price started to rise down here. If you remember, what formation is this one here? What formation is this one here? There is this candle here, and then there is this candle in the middle, and then there is this candle here. What type of a formation is this one? I'm here now on TradingView. Today we are doing a recap. We are looking at some of the chart patterns that we have gone through during our training. What type of a formation is that one? Is it true that I'm not audible now?
It is clear now. We can hear very well.
Okay. Someone is experiencing, I think, a network problem. Leader Tapel, just check your network. What type of formation is that one? I'm asking. I need some answers in the chat. What type of formation is that one? It's a morning star. All right. Yes. Thank you so much for all the answers. So it is a morning star. So after that morning star pattern happened, you see, you are able to see that the market changed direction. See, it was a downtrend. Okay, I always say check what was the trend, what was the previous trend, where is the market coming from. Can you see that one? Can you see that one? After the market has trended downward. Okay, now it reached at this level here where price is being supported, right? Then look here, what is growing up there? So we do have a morning star type of a pattern. Then we said that the morning star, it is a market reversal signal to the upper side. A market reversal signal to the upper side. So we see the market went up there, okay? It went up after this appearance of the morning star. The market went up. All right. Yes. So you can see, guys, when the market goes up, I want you to see something in this asset that we are right on. Okay. You can see that what happened here, okay, the chart pattern that was appearing here is almost the chart pattern that appeared here when the market went up. I don't know if you are able to see that. Okay, but before that, I want you to see the significance of shadows when this started here. When this started here, can you see these shadows, long upper shadows? Can you see? Before the market changed direction to go down, there was refusal. Can you see? The buyers were being resisted by sellers. Whenever they try to push the price up, the sellers comes in. They push the price back. Whenever they try to go up, they push back until buyers lost control. As you can see somewhere here, buyers lost control here. The buyers lost control. Okay? The buyers lost control. What did I do now? I was on what? Bonky. Okay. So buyers lost control and then the market went down. Okay. The market went down. I think I was on this asset. All right. Let me just pick any other asset here. But what I was trying to explain to you was the significance of shadows, as you can see here. As you can see here, the significance of shadows. Okay, look here as well. When this asset, okay, when this asset went up here, this is another formation. There is a formation somewhere here. Okay, the price went high up there. Then we see price being resisted there. There was a struggle of power within this range here. There was a struggle of power until here, buyers, they lost control. Then we see price going down. Can you see? Price went down. So when you are able to understand candlestick patterns, you're not gonna enter blindly. You're not gonna trade blindly. You're gonna be cautious. First of all, you are going to identify the previous trend, and then you identify the current trend. So you can see that this was an uptrend. The market went up. So when the market goes up, what is going to be next? Obviously, you'll be expecting the market to come down because the market does not move in a straight line. Okay? Doesn't move in a straight line. So as a trader, you'll be looking at these type of signals. You'll be looking at this language that is being spoken by traders in the market. So you are able to find out through understanding a candlestick formation or a candlestick chart pattern. Okay, is this clear? Is this clear? So we looked at different types of chart patterns. We looked at different types of chart patterns, right? Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Okay? See how this asset pumped. See how this asset pumped. Look. Eh? Look at this. Look how it pumped. Just one candle, a 4-hour candlestick. It went high up here. Hmm? The price of the asset moving from 0.06 up to 25 cents. This was a very big move. Then in most cases, if you are to follow closely, in most cases, when one candle rises rapidly, like this one, okay, when one candle pumps abnormally, I call it abnormal movement of price, you should expect a dump afterwards. Okay, when you see just one candle, this was a 4-hour candlestick. When you see a candle pumping abnormally, you should expect a dump afterwards. In most cases, it's different. I mean, there is a little bit of difference when you see candles developing normally. Okay, when you see candles developing normally, one by one, going up, one by one. Okay, this is normal. But when you see a candle pumping like this, please watch out. Watch out for a rapid fall. You will see that that candle is going to fall again. There is going to be a massive sell because there was a massive buy. When people make a huge amount of profit, automatically for that profit to be realized, they are going to sell. All right. So I'm just giving you some hints. When you see a candle pumping rapidly, abnormally, watch out for a dump. Normally, the market dumps, as you can see in this scenario over here, right? The market dumps. Let's look at other. Let's look at this guy. This guy who has been pumping, who was pumping the past 2 days. Dusk. All right. Okay. Can you see? Let's look at. Let's find out some candlestick patterns here. Whatever we can find. All right. So the price moved from this level. This is where the price is coming from. If I may do this screen like this. Okay. This price is coming from far here. The market is coming from this level. It's coming from this level. It has been going up. Okay, it was going up, retracing, going up, retracing, going up, retracing, going up, retracing from here. Then it went all the way there. Okay, so this coin has been on an uptrend for some time. Okay, but I think it went rapidly from here. From here, it went rapidly because there was less selling, right? So if you are able to understand these candles when they grow, when they start, then you are able also to see positions where you can enter, positions where you can exit. All right. So can you see this candle? I mean, this asset. It was going up normally. It was going up normally. Can you see the development of candles? Okay, it was going up normally. As a result, the uptrend was more like everlasting. Okay, it was going up, retracing, pulling up, retracing, going up, retracing. You see, it was a long uptrend. But if it could just pump once going up there, in most cases, you normally see a dump afterwards. All right. Are we together here, ladies and gentlemen? I'm doing a recap on the significance of candlestick chart patterns whenever they appear. Okay, whenever they appear, what normally follows? What normally follows? So we are here on TradingView looking at these chart patterns. All right, but first of all, I think you have seen the significance of shadows, whether it is a long upper shadow, whether it is a long lower shadow. You are able to see its significance, right? You are able to see its significance, right? Let's look at other chart patterns that we may find. Okay, let me check this gun. Let me check at gun. All right. Okay, what type of a candlestick is this one? What type of a candlestick is this one over here? What type of a candlestick is this one? I want you to see where the market is coming from. Okay, I want you to see where the market is coming from, right? Yes, the market is coming from here. It went up there. So I'm asking, what type of a candlestick is this one here? What type of a candlestick is this one here? Please give me an answer in the chat. And what does it signify? When it appeared here, what happened? When it appeared there, what happened? The significance of that candle. What happened? Give me an answer in the chat. What is the name of that candlestick? What is the name of that candlestick? What is the name of that candlestick? So far, I've got three answers, four answers. What is the name given to that candlestick? I'm waiting. Somebody says a pin bar. A pin bar. A shooting star. Are you saying it's a shooting star when you say a pin bar? Okay, let me go back. Let me show you something here. Let me show you something. I want you to check this candle, right? I want you to check this candle. This candle here, please look closely. Between this candle here and this one over here, there is another one here. Here. This one. This one. And that one I was showing you. Between this candle, this one here, okay? I want you to look closely, very closely. This candle over here, it appeared after an uptrend as well. Can you see it was an uptrend? Can you see? It was an uptrend. So between this candle and this one, which one is a pin bar? Which one is a shooting star? Because a pin bar is a shooting star. Between this candle and this one, which one is a shooting star? I'm giving you some clues now. Which one is a shooting star? Which one is a shooting star? Between those two candles. Which one is a shooting star? The one on the left or the one on the right, or the first or the second? Which one is a pin bar? Okay, the first one. The first one is a pin bar. What about the second one? The second one is a what? The second one is a what? Yes, it's a red candle. But what is its name? What is the name of the second one? If you say the first one is a pin bar, the second one is a what? The second one is a what? It's a doji. Guys, that one is a doji. And it is a gravestone doji. Okay? The second one is a doji. The first one is a pin bar or a shooting star, the opposite of a hammer. Okay? Yes, Joyce, that is a gravestone doji, right? That's a gravestone doji. The first one is a pin bar, just like the rest of the answers are, right? So see the significance now. We were looking at their significance and where they are located. Can you see their location? They are found on the top of Kilimanjaro, if I may put it that way, when price has gone up. Okay, when price has gone up, look at the levels where they are located. Okay, where they are located. So their appearance signified something. Can you see what happened after that pin bar? Can you see what happened after the doji? Okay, so if you are to see this, if you are to notice this, you're not gonna enter. You're not gonna enter here. Okay, you're not gonna enter here. The appearance of this pin bar tells you something as a trader. The appearance of the doji here tells you something as a trader. As a result, you are able to see that the market went down. The market went down because of the significance of these two candlestick patterns. Okay? Yes. Does it make sense now? Does it make sense now? Can you see messages that are hidden in long upper shadows? Can you see messages hidden in long upper shadows when the market has gone high up? All right. Yes. So at the same time as well, if the market does not reverse after the appearance of a long upper shadow, okay, when something like this has happened, sometimes it retraces, okay, sometimes it retraces, like what happened here. You can see the appearance of a pin bar as well. There is an appearance of a pin bar here, okay. There was an appearance of pin bars here. Can you see what was happening here? Right? So you need to wait until the market gives you direction. Okay? You need to wait. If you entered here and you exited there, then you wait until the market has shown you whether it's gonna go down, whether it's gonna go up. So these are messages that are happening here. These are messages. I hope we are together there, right? Let's look at other artists maybe that can give us other chart patterns. We also looked at engulfing bars. Let's try and locate if we can find engulfing bars. If we can find engulfing bars in the process. If we can find engulfing bars, can we get some good engulfing bars? Can we get some good engulfing bars? What is this, guys? What is this? What is happening here? Let me zoom it out. I want you to see the direction, both directions of the market, right? Both directions of the market. Let me just zoom a little bit so that you are able to see the both directions of the market. All right. So there is this direction of the market, and then there is this direction of the market. And here, something happened here. Something happened here. Something happened here. What happened here? What happened here? What is the name of this chart pattern? What is the name of this candlestick chart pattern? What is the name of this candlestick chart pattern? What is the name of this candlestick chart pattern? What happened here? The market is coming from this direction, and we see here a baby being conceived here, a baby being conceived there. What is the chart pattern code? What is the chart pattern code? I have given you a clue now. I'm giving you answers. What is the chart pattern code? Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? What is the chart pattern code? What is the chart pattern code? Let me come to the Zoom. I want to see. What is the chart pattern code? Be specific with your Harami. Linley, be specific with your Harami. Yes, it's a Harami pattern, but what type of a pattern is it? What type of a Harami pattern is it? Christopher, yes, it's a Harami. Abby, it's a Harami. Sarah, it's a Harami. But what type of a Harami pattern is it? Yes, it's a bullish Harami. It's a bullish inside bar. I was looking for that. Yes, thank you so much, leader Shem. It's a bullish Harami. Okay, that one is a bullish Harami or a bullish inside bar. A bullish inside bar. All right, thank you so much for those answers. No, those were not soldiers. Those were not soldiers. Those were not tweezers. Crypto corporates. Those were not tweezers. Let's go back there and see. They were not tweezers. They were not soldiers. Okay. I want you to see the formation of soldiers, how they form. These are not the soldiers. There is no three soldier formation here. There is no tweezers forming here. This is an inside bar bullish one. Let's come to the top where this downtrend started. Let's locate it. What happened? If we are to go, yes, what happened? What is causing this downtrend? What type of chart patterns can we find when this downtrend? It was a very long downtrend, ladies and gentlemen. This coin, a very long downtrend. It is coming from there. Yeah. Can we trace it from here? Can we trace it from here? Can we trace it from here? Yo, it was a long one. Yeah, it was a long one. It was a long one. All right. It was a long one. Very long downtrend. I wish there were soldiers coming here, though they did not appear. Though they did not appear, but something happened here as well. Okay, let's see. What type of a formation is this one? Though it's not a good one though, but something happened here. We are trying to locate candlestick chart patterns, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't been attending these classes, you are thinking that we are just wasting time here. You may think that we are wasting time here, but we are seeing something happening in the market, right? This coin. What happened to Jelly Jelly now? Hey, Leader Soul. Leader Soul, are you here? What happened to Jelly Jelly? Hmm? What happened to Jelly Jelly? Who bewitched Jelly Jelly now? Who bewitched Jelly Jelly? Leader Soul. Jelly Jelly family, what happened? Here is Jelly Jelly over here. Hey, 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 hey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jelly Jelly is developing certain chat patterns. Some of them we did not discuss them. Yeah, Jelly Jelly is developing some chat patterns that we did not discuss them. Yes. Let's look further here. Can we find some engulfing bars? I'm looking for engulfing bars here, but they are not perfect engulfing bars. Yeah, I'm scrolling because I want engulfing bars. Hmm? Okay. Let's look at this one here, though it's not a good one because of the uptrend. This was just a retracement. It was not an uptrend. This was a retracement here. When the market, because it was a downtrend here, it was a downtrend, and the market retraced to go a little bit up, and then it continues to go down. All right, but there is an engulfing bar formation that happened here. There was an engulfing bar formation that happened here. All right, there was an engulfing bar formation that happened there. All right, so you can see that Jelly Jelly hasn't been doing well when it comes to upward movement. The way it was dancing is not the way it is behaving now. Yes. Uh, can we check the mother coin? Let's check the mother coin. I want us to look at Bitcoin. I want us to look at BTC. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin over here. Mm, mm. Okay. All right. I'm trying to minimize my screen here. I want to ask you a question. I'm minimizing my screen so that you see the direction of the market. I'm going to pose a question to you, right? The question is going to come from here. The question is going to come from here, but I want you to see the direction of the market in Bitcoin. All right. So the price went up there, it came down here, it went up there, it came down, tried to went back, but it didn't succeed. There it went. Okay. So I want to ask a question somewhere here. Yes. What type of a chart pattern is this one? What type of a chart pattern is this one? What type of a chart pattern is this one here? What type of a chart pattern is this one? I want you to locate. I want you to find out. I want you to notice how the bodies are closing. How the bodies are closing. What type of a chart pattern is this? What type of a chart pattern is that? Let me see. Jelly doesn't have respect. Jelly has got no respect. What type of a chart pattern is that? Tweezer tops. Tweezer tops. Signifying reversal signal to the downside. Okay, Lin Lee. Tweezer top formation, tweezer top formation. Ambassador Morris, are you sure is that a bearish engulfing bar? Hmm? Ambassador Morris, are you sure? Can that be an engulfing bar? Are you sure? Did you see how the bodies are standing? Can you see how the prices are closing? Let me go back there. Hmm? These candles, they are almost of the same size. Where they are closing, it cannot be an engulfing bar. Which one is engulfing which one here? Which one is engulfing this one, which one here? Because all of them, they are of the same size. So this is not an engulfing bar formation. It is a tweezer top. It is a tweezer top. Okay? That one is a tweezer top. That one is a tweezer top. It's not an engulfing bar. Are we together? Yes. Okay. All right. Let me give this minute for questions. Is there someone having questions? We were just trying to navigate. We were just trying to navigate. Paul, where is the gravestone doji there? Paul, where is the gravestone doji in that chart pattern? Hmm? Are you serious? Are you serious, Paul? Gravestone doji? Do you understand what is a gravestone doji? Paul, that's not a gravestone doji. You are very, very far from the answer. That can be a gravestone doji. No way. It can be a gravestone doji. No way, no way, no way, no way. It can be. It can be. You see this one? This one looks more like an inside bar. Okay? Can you see this one? This one looks more like an inside bar. Which one actually? Which inside bar? Is it a bullish inside bar or a bearish inside bar? The Harami pattern, which one? This one looks more like a Harami pattern. Can you see the baby here? Can you see the baby there? Though it was a pullback, but this is how an inside bar looks like, especially the bearish inside bar. The bullish inside bar, the baby is down here. The baby is down here. The bearish one, the baby is up there. Okay? Anyone with a question, guys? We are wrapping up today, though we may not find all the chart patterns, but take your time. Take your time, look at these chart patterns that we have been discussing throughout, and see if you are able to learn one or two things from it. Take your time, right? Okay. Yes. Take your time. Take your time and look. Find out. Find out. Yeah, find out. Anyone with a question before we call it a morning? What is the significance of a tweezer top? A tweezer top signifies market movement to the downside. Tapel. A tweezer top signifies market movement to the downside because the market has been going up. So the tweezer top is the one that tweezes the price to the bottom, while the tweezer bottom is the one that tweezes the price to the top. Okay? The tweezer top tweezes downwards. Tweezer bottom tweezes upwards. Using the candlestick study patterns, when are the best times to enter the market for buying? Okay, Maristos, it depends on you. Okay, it depends on, when it comes to time frames, it depends on you. There are people who want to trade in shorter time frames. Okay, but those are entries. You are looking for entries. But I would say, if you are analyzing the market, analyze them in a longer time frame so that you go and make entries in a shorter time frame. All right? Because in shorter time frames, you cannot analyze the market. You are going to see a lot of noise. It is different from longer time frames. So in shorter time frames, you can only make entries after you have done your top bottom analysis. So you check from longer time frames, and then you come and enter in short time frames. But you do not analyze in short time frames and enter in long time frames. It's wrong. You're not gonna have the correct data of the market. You should have the bigger picture. The bigger picture will tell you about the smaller picture. The smaller picture can't give you about the bigger picture. Did I answer your question, Maristos? Did I answer your question, Maristos? Stefano, you cannot make entries using candlesticks for now. You just needed to have a clue. Okay, from here, you are going to learn how you can draw lines. Okay, Stefano, candlesticks, don't use them for making entries unless you have graduated. You know what you are doing. You are good at understanding candlestick chart patterns, of which I'm not sure if you are. Okay, so wait for other witnesses. We are going to learn how to draw these lines. Okay, if a candle develops, okay, if a candle develops this way, you draw your line here, you draw your line here. You want to monitor if a candle starts growing from here, how far is it going to go? Okay, so sometimes the market will be moving within these two lines. It will be moving like this. Okay, so if you know how to draw this, it means you're going to be preparing to enter here. When it goes up here, you exit. You wait for it to come down. When it comes down here, you are sure that it is supported. It's not going to break this line. Then you make your entry here. You exit there. So we still need other witnesses like support and resistant lines that we are going to draw on these candles. Then after that, we are going to bring in indicators down here. If the market is doing like this, what are the other witnesses saying? If we are to enter here, does the indicator confirm our entry? So candlestick alone at this stage, you cannot use them to make entries in the market. Did I answer your question, Stefano? The same applies to Christopher. You are asking the same question about making entries after identifying. You cannot make entries after identifying candles. Okay? You are not there yet. I can do so, but not you. Yes, I've got the privilege. All right, so wait for other tools that you can add. So you're going to learn from now, you're going to learn how to draw support and resistance, where you measure your take profit, where you measure your margin calls when you're making entries. So those lessons are coming. Adding on candlesticks. Yes. So don't rush yourself. Right now, just identify types of candlesticks. Whenever they appear, what happens to the trend of the market? Does it change? It's gonna help you so that when you now draw lines of support, you are sure that indeed these chart patterns, they are signifying a reversal or they are signifying a retracement. Okay, should I enter? If I was already in the trade, should I exit or I should remain in the trade? There is a lesson about time frames. If it's not me, another leader is going to handle it. Maristos, a lesson on time frames. Okay, we're gonna have a lesson on time frames. So we're gonna make sure that we handle that part as well, so that you are able to see. But the thing is, a time frame, it is about the picture of the market. Okay, the picture of the market. Longer time frame, I would say 4 hours, 1 day going up. Okay, some they would say 1 hour, but I don't classify 1 hour as a longer time frame. To me, I don't classify because there is noise in the 1 hour session. There is noise. I normally count from 4 hours going up. That's how I classify my longer time frame. 1 hour is not a longer time frame for me because there is still noise in 1 hour session. You can be afraid and say, I'm gone, I'm finished. When you check in 4 hours, you discover that the market has just started. You are not done yet. Yes. So we're gonna have time frame lesson. All right. Yes. Any other question, guys? Any other question? Because I'm winding up today. I'm winding up today on candlestick chart patterns. If I may come back again here, probably I might be handling some indicators, you know. Yeah, I think Leader Emmanuel will come and handle another part from here. All right. So for candlestick chart patterns lessons, please refer to our YouTube channel of Royal Q Revolution, right? Because this is the end of chart patterns. I'm gonna come again with the chart patterns when we are done with the syllabus. We normally do the syllabus. The syllabus starts from trading view. Okay, it starts from trading view until you understand the market. You are able to draw your support and resistance. You are able to use indicators. Now you are good to make entries. Then we know the syllabus is finished. Then we come again, start from scratch. All right. So let me leave the microphone here. If there is no any other question, my co-host from Kigali in Rwanda, Leader Paul, let me see first. Afonso, I see Afonso is here. Afonso, are you in a position to say 1 or 2 ways? Or you are driving again today? Afonso, give me an indication in the chat if I can allow you to unmute. Hey, our agreement for yesterday before I bring in Leader Paul. Maybe Afonso is driving again today. Okay. Leadership, Paul, I think you can be able to say 1 or 2 words, then we call it a morning.
Thank you so much, Coach Mo, our trainer, our teacher, our mentor. I'm grateful once again to be part of this community. And my testimony is that all professional traders I know in teams, they have grown from this class, especially the ones in my community here in Rwanda and beyond. They have been part of this class, and now I feel good when some of them call me and say that you connected us to the world where we acquired treasure. So I believe that the ones who are here, they are not wasting time, as our coach mentioned, of course, in the course of the session. What I can add on is that we have made the right choice to be part of this, and good enough. We are not selfish, but from fundamentals, moving, of course, forward to professionalism. I believe that Royal Q community, we are among the #1 community in the world when it comes in the crypto, because you have been here for 4 years working, helping, educating, and I believe that this record that we have, of course, achieved is beyond reach. So that's why we are proud of this, and I'm thankful to all students who attend. It's not easy for this time. There are some who send message that this time is not easy for them, but good enough. We have a channel, Revolution channel, where the records, the codings are available. And now, if they are not available, we have, of course, given them the orientation that they can come. And some of them, they tell us that that those recordings are helpful. They are helping them to catch up, and we are aiming higher. And I believe that soon or later, excuse me, we will have many trainers, because we are reaching those ones who have different talents, different gifts, different abilities. And as we will keep, of course, interacting, communicating, we'll bring some on board so that they can help. And of course, our community keeps growing with leadership, with competence, and this is what we're here about. So thank you so much, community. Thank you so much, leaders from different countries. Thank you so much, our coach Mo, for this sacrifice, for this contribution. This is really leadership that we have been looking for, and we are in safe hands. We are in the safe community. So for those who have not done migration, please continue. You may continue to reach your mentors, your uplines who have done it, who understand, so that we can enjoy the better system. Because now, as I come to the end, there are some people who left low-Q because the system changed. And to me, I was telling the community that who am I to complain that the management has changed the system, which I have never contributed in building or in setting up. So then I was telling them I'm a user who follow and trust the process, that whenever system is upgraded, it's for our good. And the ones who believe we keep respecting and obeying what our management, our leadership is now bringing for the better. So that's why if we go to migration, it means system is becoming bigger, and now we migrate from the small one to bigger one for better, for security, for other things. So if you have never done migration, please reach out to your mentor, to your upline, so that in the future we will be celebrating this new need to trust the process. We need to work together. This is what will enable us to build the bright future, not for individual, but for the entire community. Thank you so much, Coach Mo. Respect. And I believe that we are keep moving forward with success everywhere around the world. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Leadership Paul. We really appreciate your contribution to the community. Yes. Guys, let's make sure that we have done our migration. Okay, it's very important, because after 7 days, you're not gonna be able to set trades on the old platform. All right, so make sure that you migrate, follow the processes. If you don't know what to do, please reach out to the leaders. There are videos that have been shared in the community. Follow those videos. There are also written messages, okay, instructing step by step how you can go about it. All right, but make sure that you do within the 7 days after the communication came from Royal Q. Remember, Royal Q was removed from the Google Play Store, right? So they are trying to continue doing business as usual. That's why they are asking us to migrate. There are other things that seem to be not changed. Okay, so let's continue following instructions. the leadership of Royal Q, I'm sure it has our best interest at hand. So let's do the migration so that we continue trading. Okay, let's do the migration so that we continue trading. All right. Anything else that you may need help, please reach out to the leaders. We are here to assist you. All right. But let's do what is needful so that we continue enjoying trading on Royal Q platform. With those ways, allow me to call it a morning. We love you all, guys. Take care. It's a Wednesday today. We are going to meet again. If it's not in the day, we might meet in the evening for our session. We are trying to come up with a timetable, a proper timetable. Currently, we seem like to be understaffed, but we are speaking to other leaders that are going to come, and we're going to have a full timetable, and then we roll as usual. All right. But for the time being, please bear with us that what we are doing, we are trying to do our level best to make sure that we continue giving services to the community. Okay. All right. So bye-bye, guys. Happy trading on Wednesday. Wish you all the best until we meet again.